Drawing the driver. You can do it even if you struggle with a slice. You just have to be more precise in your intermediate point and matching your setup to your objective and strategy. Now we're on a hole here that has a lot of trouble on the right. You can see a stream running all the way up to, well, actually in front of the green. It's a par 5. Now in real life, would I aim a bit further left and play, you know, like a power fade? Potentially, but I've chosen this just for visualization purposes. Now, what the strategy that we want to hit is we're going to aim towards the edge of that stream and drift it back to the left to the center of the fairway. It's kind of a big draw. So that's the strategy that I want. So what's my intermediate point to make that happen? My intermediate point is actually going to be on the, we're on the left of the stream. Okay, that's where I want my intermediate point to be. I don't want to be directly at it. So now my point is going to be just here. Now I'm going to put this down just to help us, because I'm going to be aiming just right of that. So let me just double check. So yeah, that's going to be just right of it. So there's my intermediate point, okay? Now, I'm going to be swinging around just to the right of this to be able to create that draw. That's the strategy. There's the intermediate point. Now, I need to really feel like I can match my setup to create that. If I'm set up like this to the right and then my shoulders are there, that's not going to feel good. If I'm aiming too far left, that's going to be quite difficult for me to hit a draw. I mean, I can because I'm going to come on the inside, but for the purposes of this, we've drawn our line, we've got the intermediate point. I'm matching my setup to go around that. So with the driver, I want to feel like I've got my right side behind me a little bit more so I can get a bit of a turn. So from the top of the backswing, does it feel like I'm aiming towards that stream? Yes. Does it feel like as I'm coming back towards it, I've got that intermediate point as my objective, so then I can release over that with freedom to be able to get that full draw coming around? Yes, it does. Now I need to execute a practice swing, the P of the simple, that does just that. So I'm going to feel now over the top of the ball that I've got a draw swing. That's what that feels like. I'm emblazing it on my brain about what to do. Now, I'm going to go through the process all in one smooth movement and just let it go. So, setting my intermediate point, my address position, I'm behind the ball. I'm going to sweep this off the tee. And there we have it. It did a perfect draw from the center of that stream all the way to the left. Did I lose any point during my evaluation? Is there any part of that I wasn't happy with? I would say I didn't complete the swing. I didn't let go fully. I sort of held on a little bit through there, feeling a bit tense. I should have trusted to let it go just a little bit more to be able to swing it around a little bit more, because it probably didn't draw quite enough. But by doing all of those things, you can be precise, you can hit a draw, you can hit fades or whatever you need to do. Go through that process and you will be a drawing machine. Thanks.